Hey, what's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. Welcome back everybody to another Fortnite video, and today we're looking at something a little bit different. It's obviously Fortnite related, but it's not any brand new news about a new item or anything like that. This is some news that has to do with the massive competitive controversy that went on in yesterday's Friday summer skirmish week 2, all right? And basically, I'm going to give you a TLDR. I'm going to sum it up for you. Too long, don't read, if you're wondering what that means, because I did not know what that meant for a long time. Basically, you guys know Fortnite right now is officially running the first esports competition, the first official one, I'll say, because it's through them, and it's $8 million spread across 8 weeks. This is week 2, and there's 2 days. There was Friday and Saturday. Friday, I believe, was NA, and Saturday, EU. And there's $500,000 on the line each day. They've been switching up the formats, and the format this week was each player that was invited plays 10 solo matches. And you get points, and the points are this. Victory Royale, you get 5 points. Eliminations, you get 1 point. And if you get 20 eliminations in a game, it's plus 10 points and 10 grand, all right? This is a lot of money we're talking about, all right? This is a ton of money. I think the winner of each day would be awarded 130,000 USD, which is crazy, right? Because the million is split through the 2 days through the different placements, first, second, third, fourth, and so on. Quickly, before I go any further, just a reminder right now for me, can you touch that like button just quickly? It helps me out so much, and leave a comment at any point. What do you think of this? Are you enjoying the summer skirmish events? I enjoyed watching it this week. It was much better than the first week, and I believe it really helps me get better. Is watching these great players not only play but try hard. That's when you see when they break out the real skills, the real tactics. So let me know what you think down below. All right, tell promotion's over. Back to the video. So the big controversy here is, let me show you the standings. We're going to be talking about Friday, week 1, or week 2. I keep saying week 1. Day 1 of week 2, Friday. Here are the standings for you. All right, so it was, here it is. We got Drob's Bodies. We got FaZe Cloak, Nick Merckx, NRG Zayt, Reaver, Typical Gamer. We got Daquan, 10th. We have Ninja, 14th. TFUE, my man, 16th. Dude, that guy... he's insane, but he got 16th. So there's some, I'm just kind of mentioning everybody. You're seeing some recognizable names there. But let's go back to the top. The big debate here was around the top placement. Number 1, iDrops Bodies. This is a guy that no one had ever heard of. And how the invites work, Epic invites people who are known, right? The pros, the creators, the entertainers, and then also people who have placed well in the Showdown LTMs. So this Drops Bodies was one of those guys that did well in Solo Showdown or Blitz Showdown, one of the two, and he got invited based off of that. So no one knew who this guy was. He wasn't able to stream, and he won by a landslide, if you could tell. Like 184 points. FaZe Cloak was 165. Nick Merckx 159. And then, so you can see it was all close, but then Drops Bodies. Like, this guy was just so far ahead. Now, here's where things get interesting. This guy had said that he wasn't able to stream because they had to do a 2-minute delay if they were streaming. And this guy said he wasn't able to because something wouldn't work with the console capture card, in-game capture, something like that. So he wasn't able to stream. That's the big point of it. And he was pulling off these crazy, like 24. His first 4 games was he was averaging 20 kills a game with winnings. All right, and he was winning them. So people started calling him out. Like, I'm talking, everyone was calling him out. Like, they were just spamming. This guy's a cheater. It's ruining the competition. This is brutal. Who is this dude? Everyone just assumed he was cheating. Well, today we got some info. When I say everyone, like, I think there was clips of Ninja even debating it, and just so it was out there, and this guy was getting attacked, man. And that's kind of one of the reasons I'm making it today. 1, there was no other news to talk about, and 2, I feel like I feel bad for the guy, man. Like, this guy was getting brutally attacked. There's the post we're gonna read today, or one of the posts that was posted on Reddit yesterday, had almost 40,000 upvotes. And it was just saying that this guy was cheating. 40,000 upvotes on Reddit. That's an insane number. And if he was cheating, spoiler, he wasn't. There would be great cause to do that, to get attention to it, because 130 grand to a cheater just is not right. That's a lot of money, man. That's a ton of money. So today we got a response from Epic, and this is another reason why I wanted to make today's video, because it proves how far they will go, and this will, I think, get rid of anyone in the future who's going to try and cheat. So I'm going to try and highlight the interesting parts of this post because it is a long one. I'll link it down below if you want to read with me. I'm not going to put pictures on the screen just because it is long. But first point, one of the rules of Fortnite, or for this competition, you do not have to stream. That is not a rule, all right? So he was allowed to play without streaming. Now, here's how they checked what was up. He had 129 eliminations during the entire event, and every single elimination was on a different player, all right? That gets rid of that speculation that maybe he was being fed kills by players that he knew, like queuing up with 10 or 15 of his buddies, and then they would just hide and he would go kill them. That was not the case. They proved that. There was also this mention, like, it's all different types of cheating accusations. There was one here where people were saying he was joining a match, and then if he didn't get a good bus drop, he was leaving before the game started, which was deemed illegal. That is false. He played 10 matches, and those were the 10 matches that the results were taken from. So again, another false narrative, and they proved it wrong once again. There is also a huge debate on and this kind of goes outside of it. So I should say this first. Lots of people are looking at Fortnite Tracker to say, well, it doesn't even say that he's had a 20 elimination match, like his best or whatever that feature is. Fortnite Tracker's not that great. I use it, I gotta be honest with you, but it combines multiple games because it has to update your API at certain times or something. I don't know. I'm not a code guy, but all I'm saying those stats, the best stat tends to be inaccurate. It has been for a while, as far as I can remember, since they added it. It might be right for some of you, but a lot of people, it's simply inaccurate. So Fortnite Tracker is not a good way to base it. They went into obviously Fortnite has the real stats, right? And this guy's had multiple 20 elimination matches in his Fortnite career. So Fortnite Tracker's just wrong in that regard. Now, a lot of people are complaining that it was easier on console than it was on PC to place higher, because there was if you were good on console, you could use the keyboard and mouse, and that's something else we're going to discuss here. Keyboard on mouse on console could be used against or used to gain an advantage, which that's a debate, and people are allowed to use keyboard and mouse. They do state that here as well. But just some stats for you here. During the event, there were 11 matches that broke the 20 elimination mark, and 8 of them were on PC, and only 3 of them were on consoles. So even though the first place was console, second place was FaZe Cloak, PC, and third was Nick Merckx on console. There is no strong indication that said it was easier on console on PC. And I gotta be honest, I thought this until I saw this stat, and this surprised me. 8 out of the 11 20-plus elimination games were PC. So I think that that just made me think I was so wrong. I was wrong in assuming what I did. And the last point they made is none of the accounts that were eliminated by iDrop's bodies were created between the time he was informed of his participation and the event itself. So there were no new accounts made, right? So it wasn't just a buddy going on different accounts so that he could counter that Fortnite would be looking at those different usernames. So they looked at everything, man. They seriously did. And to all the people that were attacking, you're just wrong, man, and you just shouldn't be like that. Even if I had my doubts, I would never say anything publicly, man. Let him figure it out, especially if he earned it, which we now know he did fair and square. That just kind of shadows over what went down and what a great achievement it is for this guy, right? Like, absolutely insane. Enjoy your 130 grand. I thought this was important, a little bit different than what we usually do. But this shows, one, don't attack a dude if you don't know what's going on. Don't follow big streamers and big people saying that he might have cheated just because you feel like you have to believe them. You don't have to. Make up your own mind. And also, I think this shows, if anyone wants to cheat in these things, good luck, man. Epic Games knows what they're doing. They looked at every single stat, and it would be near impossible to cheat on one of these things, I think. What do you think about this, ladies and gentlemen? Leave a comment down below. I want to hear it. And of course, touch that like button if you enjoyed the video and you've been enjoying these summer skirmish events. This one was much better than the first week, and I'm excited to see what happens next week. Other than that, join the rushers by subscribing. There should be a little bit of gameplay left. Take care. Enjoy that. Have a good one. Talk soon. Goodbye. Another one, Mark. Yeah, got him. Yes.